How's it going, everyone? It's your boy, Mr. Caymanian here, back again with another Gears of War 5 video. And today, guys, I'm just going to show you guys how to go through the tour of duty as quickly as you can. Just one or two tips that you can go on. Um, Usually, you want to play Horde. The majority of the medals that you will be achieving will be in Horde. And I know some people might not want to hear that, but that's just the honest truth. You can't really get every single one of these medals in multiplayer because it's a time consuming. It really is time consuming if we do play multiplayer and trying to get the rewards. But as you can see here, I already hit general on the tour of duty. All I did was I actually did purchase the bundle for Operation 3, and then I also spent an extra $20 on iron, which was the $10 version one that I bought. I bought this one, the $10, which in US would be like $9.99 or something like that. But this is the one that I purchased. I bought this twice, including the 1,000 that you get in the tour of duty. And that's how I was able to rank up in the tour of duty so damn fast, because of course when you finish your objectives here, you can only re-roll them once, which is a free one, and then the next time you re-roll, it would be a 10 iron to re-roll it, then it would be a 20, then it would be a 30, then after that it would be a 50 iron to re-roll the objectives, or yeah, the objectives. So what I would recommend while you're doing the objectives, also do one of the medals same time. Like as you can see here, what I can suggest doing for the execution, either I do suggest playing as either Clayton Carmine or Kate. Of course, they have the retro lancer, and then you could just like retro charge everyone that you see. If you do play as Clayton Carmine, you do go towards his medal here. Get 250 elimination as Clayton Carmine or Cole in Horde. So if you're using the retro lancer, holy crap, you'll be able to go for this medal as well. While you're doing this one, you can also go for the execution one for here as well, which is 150, and then you can also go for the retro lancer here as well for 250. So you'll be working for 3 medals right there. So that's 5, and then this is another, this is 6, and then this is another 5. All right, so that's 16 stars right there. That's 16 stars right there. Just take that into account. As damage, of course, that'll be also counting towards that. So also keep that in mind. And also the elimination kills that you're supposed to be getting here. Finish 5,000 enemies. So while you're doing that and you're going for this, everything counts up. Okay. What else you can do? It's best when you're doing all of this objectives, right? It's best for you to do it on advanced, so it also counts for this medal right here, veteran, Horde veteran. So of course, 200 waves of Horde. Honestly, I just recommend just surviving waves 1 to 50 twice, and it's easy. Just put it on advanced and just play it with bots or find people to play with within the custom lobbies that you could actually create. And while you're doing that, if you see any juvies, leeches, or trackers, just kill them while you're doing this, because 200 eliminations with juvies, trackers, or leeches. Also give you a medal for the exterminator medal there as well. For the boss hunter, I do recommend just playing on beginner and just killing the bosses over and over again. That's how I exactly how I did it. If you have a better way, let me know and let everyone know inside the comment section down below. But this is the route that I actually went to. For this middle down here, elite eliminate. I can't really see it. My computer laptop is in the way. So this one, where you have to eliminate 200 drone elites in horde. You can actually set this on beginner or intermediate and actually set the wave to 6 or 7. Those are the two waves uh, that the elite drones actually respawn on or actually become active in horde. So also keep that in mind. If you do decide to play as Kate to go for the eliminations, the execution, of course, medal, you also could go for this medal right here under heroes. Scout Collector, I actually just started playing as Kate, and I'm about to get it. So it either depends, either or, which one you're actually going for. But this is the one that I actually went with. The snub elimination and the hammer burst elimination, which is under weapons. I do recommend you play as Keegan. Keegan has two cards where one is a hold on, let me just show you. One card is a hammer burst damage, and another one is for the pistol. So 50% increased damage and active effects. So if you just upgrade this card to a level 50, set the wave on 1 on beginner, you just like mow down people like automatically. You just mow people down. And of course he has one for the hammer burst as well. And just keep this in mind. Trust me, it's really easy to do, and I really do recommend it. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? And also we have here under the medals. And mind you, let me just let you know that everything counts towards the damage that is going to be dealt. Of course, carnage. You just have to keep on shooting people, like no matter what. Even you're just getting hit markers and you're not getting a kill, just remember it's counting towards the carnage medal under the basic. Okay, and also there's another one here, which is for. There's one here. Okay, see here, horde carnage. So while you're doing the carnage under basic and horde carnage, everything is counting together. Okay, so you're basically working for 2 medals for 5 stars. So that's 10 stars right there. And you just have to look at it that way while you're doing everything else. You can play as you could be playing as what's her name, Kate. You could be getting the collect the power as Kate, the execution kills, of course, the execution badge or medal, and then you can go towards the tracker. You could be killing people while you're playing as Kate, as the Druvies and stuff like that. You could be killing them same time, killing the drones, the elite drones same time. So you're actually killing like 4 birds with 1 stone, which how I see it. That was exactly how I went. My approach with it was. Also, to another great thing too was if you also for the headshot kills, of course, to start the round of beginner, turn off the bots and play as Foz. Foz and beginner, you could actually get a headshot with 1 shot with the Marksa. So when you start up a game, you can easily get headshots after headshots after headshots as Foz on Imagos, DR1s, and on the DBs. It's just completely one headshot, one headshot, one headshot. Of course, you'll be seeing gameplay of that because I actually did it myself, and this is just a routine that I did. While you're going for these medals here, especially under the Horde and Heroes tab, you could also be completing the objectives. And if you do have iron, you just re-roll them. And if you don't, it's okay. You just have to wait until the next day. And just keep in mind that while you're going through the Tour of Duty does reward you with 100 iron or 50 iron. So you can use that amount to re-roll an objective for that day. If you can't wait, just do that. That's exactly how I went with, because I had only 1,000 iron and I was just saving it until I guess like 2 days. And then I'm like, you know what? No, I'm gonna roll it, complete that objective. If you see an award or if you see an objective that you don't like, I know you probably won't want to do it. Just do it anyway, because that's like 30 to 50 iron down the drain. Another thing too is when you're actually playing the versus objectives, and you actually want to go for those, but you don't really feel like playing an online match, which for this one it says complete a versus match. You don't really have to win, you just get 2 stars for it. That's if you have the double boost as well. I do recommend you just at least get a 30-day boost, depending how long you know it's going to take yourself to complete. Um, like for myself, I bought the bundle, so it automatically gave me 30 days to complete. Um, yeah, it just gave me 30 days boost, and it only took me 4 days to complete. Um, so if you can get a boost, it will also give you additional stars. So let me just re-roll this. It's actually going to give me more stars. So get 25 assists. If you don't have a boost on your account, you'll only be getting 3 stars. But since I have the boost, I'll be getting 6. So you imagine going for an assist, going for grenade kills, and actually going for, let's say, complete 7-12 waves of Horde, and then you're actually going towards the medals as well. So you're looking at least about 25 to 30 stars every time you're playing. And that's how you have to look at it. Just grind out for the Horde. And personally, the Horde medals are the easiest to go for. By far the easiest. And while you're going towards this, it'll also count for everything else. You necessarily don't have to play online to complete the Tour of Duty, because I barely did. I barely played the online version of it. It's just recently, like yesterday, I can say, I just started playing multiplayer. I honestly just started to play the multiplayer. Like you see here, look at that. Win a versus match in every ranked game mode. I don't even have to play the online to max it out. I just played Horde. I just played Horde for 4 days, and I was able to general the Tour of Duty. I was able to hit general in the Tour of Duty. And this is actually my guide for you guys to hit the max rank. And if it does get boring, I know it does, just take your time off, because on those 4 days, I barely even played. I would say I played like 6 hours a day for 4 days, and I was able to max it out. Honestly, it wasn't that long. It may be shorter, like 4 hours, 4 to 6 hours I played. For the versus medals as well, when they do refresh daily, I do recommend you just play co-op versus AI and set it on beginner and just go for your challenges there, because it's a lot more easier. That's exactly what I did. I'm just showing you. And I'm a pretty good player myself. There's no shame of actually playing co-op versus AI just to complete your medals, because when you actually go in there, you will stumble across people that are actually doing the same thing. So you're not alone. But anyway, guys, I hope this quick tutorial on how to hit the max rank in the Tour of Duty was helpful. I really do appreciate all the support that I'm seeing here, and it definitely means a lot, man. You guys are completely awesome. If you guys haven't done so already, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for everything Gears of War 5 related. Until next time, guys, peace. Road to 100,000.